Meghan Markle's argument about Friends branded absolute nonsense by royal expert. Meghan Markle made one claim in her court case that has been branded absolute nonsense by a royal expert. The Duchess of Sussex is suing Associated Newspapers over 5 articles published in the Mail on Sunday and Mail Online that, in February 2019, reproduced parts of a handwritten letter she had sent to her father, Thomas Markle. Meghan claims this breached her privacy and copyright. However, the publisher has defended itself, claiming that Meghan breached her own privacy by allowing 5 friends to speak to People magazine earlier that year, one of whom mentioned the letter. The Duchess team countered by saying she was unaware her friends were going to speak to the outlet and that she had not given them consent to do so. While this is a central plank of the court case, Meghan wanted to keep her 5 friends anonymous. Her lawyer argued that it would be an unacceptable price to pay to have her friends named, because they would face a huge amount of unwanted publicity over it. Pod Save the Queen is hosted by Ann Gripper and features Daily Mirror royal editor Russell Myers. Myers said that Meghan's claim that naming her 5 friends would be an unacceptable price to pay was absolute nonsense. He claimed that it doesn't take a brain surgeon to work out who they are and that they have been named in numerous speculative articles anyway. He said, "The big thing recently is they had yet another court hearing which was to iron out the details of whether these infamous 5 friends would be named in the court case." And Meghan said via her lawyers that it would be an unacceptable price to pay if the judge did grant permission for them to be named. Because they made representations essentially saying if these 5 friends would be named, the press would be all over them, they would have their lives trampled on. I mean, that's absolute nonsense because these 5 friends have been named in countless articles. It doesn't take a brain surgeon to work out who they are, it's all over certain articles. Nevertheless, Meghan was successful in her battle to keep her friends anonymous, with the judge deciding on August 5 that their names would be kept secret, for now at least. Judge Mark Warby argued that it would not be in the best interests of justice to expose these 5 friends to intense public scrutiny before they appear in court, but that this may change at the later date. He told London's High Court, "I have concluded that, for the time being at least, the court should grant the claimant the order she seeks." In her lawsuit, Meghan's team said they believed the Duchess of Sussex's friends had been driven to speaking to People magazine anonymously because Kensington Palace had mandated that those close to the former actress should give no comment when approached by the press. The Duchess believes they share her frustration at being silenced and that they were rightly concerned for her welfare, especially as she was pregnant. Her lawyers also argued that the friends, who had condemned Meghan's alleged bullying from the media, were not party to the case and had a basic right to privacy. However, Associated Newspapers lawyer Anthony White said during the court hearing that the friends were potential witnesses in the case and that keeping their names secret would be a heavy curtailment of the media's and defendants' entitlement to report this case and the public's right to know about it. The judge acknowledged he had to balance the competing demands of confidentiality and open justice. In the end, he ruled in favor of anonymity in the pre-trial stage, saying that it does not help the interests of justice if those involved in litigation are subjected to, or surrounded by, a frenzy of publicity. However, he added the caveat, at trial, that is a price that may have to be paid in the interests of transparency. While the 5 friends' names are included in the confidential court document, they have been identified in public using the letters A, B, C, D and E. Now, the legal team representing Associated Newspapers have argued that the new biography Finding Freedom should also be included in the lawsuit, given that the authors claim they spoke to over 100 sources, including those in Meghan and Harry's inner circle. However, Meghan's lawyer Jenny Afia branded the book inaccurate and anodyne.